Hello, so another video in our series. So this video is about rhythm and yin yang, doing something, not doing something. So it's all about a pattern or a rhythm. The reason to talk about this is your training. When I'm setting up your training, what I'm looking for is setting up a rhythm of stress, adaptation or recovery. Stress, adaptation or recovery. And the balance of that stressing, it needs to be enough, not too much, but not too little, to cause your body to start to change. It goes to the very principle of how your body gets fitter, how it adapts. When you stress your body, it reacts, so stressing it through training load. Part of what I'm going to go on to is looking at some of the techniques to measure some of that stress, things like HRV. But right now, we're just in the concept or the basic foundations. And again, it's a visualization. I've set something up here, which is a little bit of a swing with some weight on the bottom. And what this is representing is your training load. So, you imagine when I take this training load and apply stress, when I let it go, it's going to go that way. This way is recovery, this way is stressing. So what we want to be doing is constantly oscillating between stressing and recovery. When we get that pattern right, you will get fitter. So if you've got a big stress, you may need a bigger recovery session. Some of your stressing intraday, recovery is sufficient. So if you have a gentle session, you're fine to work hard the next day because you'll have sufficient recovery in 24 hours. If you have a major session, you may well have to take additional recovery. A visual reminder would be you cannot keep adding more and more and more stress indefinitely. At some point, you're going to have to let this go and you're going to have to recover. The idea is to manage that such that you're not getting to the point where your stress is causing you to have unplanned recovery. Normally that's coming through excess fatigue or injury. The second thing you don't want to do is try and stand in the way of that recovery. So if I was to let this go and be standing in the side of recovery, this is going to cause an injury. Don't do that. So when we're looking at the plans and I've put something in, what we need to do is consider the stressing and the recovery. If at any point you feel that the stressing is not sufficient, give me a yell, talk it through in our one-to-one. Or alternatively, if you're finding that you're finding you're spending too much time in this stress zone and you're not getting enough of this adaptation or recovery, again, just let me know and we'll adapt it. This is theoretical. What we need to do is then take the theory and apply it to your own personal situation, because there's other things that cause this to be stressing and stressing of your body. It doesn't know the difference between work stress, financial pressures you may be under, relationship pressures you may have, difficulty with children or with family. All of these things add to your body stressing, but it doesn't add to your body's adaptation in terms of physical fitness. But if you spend too much time on this stress zone, it will come back and cause you problems. The other thing as well is consider this not just as a prevention of injury, but actually as a way to get higher performance. When you train and you add in this stress, you're creating the potential for adaptation and performance improvement. But it's not until you go through this period of adaptation that you actually get that performance improvement. And it's these repeated cycles that cause you to improve. Again, any questions, just give us a yell. Hopefully these series of videos looking at visualization techniques will help for you to take the training program that we look at and apply the theory that we've just gone over to see that then in the training programs. That's us. Thank you very much. And it's good this hasn't hit me. All right. Cheers.